This generation, we're investing in 5 brand new studios to create blockbuster franchises for Xbox. One of those studios, Black Tusk, located in Vancouver, Canada, is assembling a world-class team to create a brand new AAA exclusive game for Xbox One. We'll be showing you more from Black Tusk in the future, but for now, I want to give you a small glimpse into the work going on at the studio. This is running in-engine on Xbox One. Let's take a look. World-class teams are the foundation of Microsoft Studios. Teams focused on creating great first-party content.
But it is my great pleasure to share with you exclusively today 2 brand new titles for the very first time anywhere in the world. The first one of which is from our studio in London, and let's take a look. Coming to a PlayStation 3 near you soon.
Next, isn't it just fun to bash things? In Project H.A.M.M.E.R, swing the controller and the bad guys get nailed.
Now, if you know me at all, you know I have a passion for fast things, especially cars. Inside EA Studios, we have a different way of thinking about speed today. For us, it's all about getting to the fun fast. We are changing the way we create. New tools and new ways of working allow us to explore more game ideas than ever. With this, we can bring a new feature, level, or environment to life in a matter of days or weeks, and actually feel how fun it is. Now, some of these ideas will work, and others won't. But the ones that make it into our games will be awesome. Who better to show you what I'm talking about than the guys at Criterion Games? They know a thing or two about speed. Now listen, we don't typically show things this early, and let's be clear, this is early. But it's also very cool. And let's be honest, we all know that there's no way we could keep this a secret anyway.
At Criterion, we come from a world predominantly experienced through cars. It's time for us to explore new adventures. Imagine what that could be.
So with Criterion, it's all about the experience.
Our history is in cars, going really fast and taking big risks. High action, kind of physical, speed, danger, huge crashes. Crashing's cool. This is a new era for Criterion.
We've reinvented our office. We've taken away any individual desks. The whole team now is really agile and able to work together in really flexible ways. Occasionally we work from the pub.
When we're ready for build review, we get in front of the screens and we play the game.
Play the game, figure out a new change that needs to be made, build it, and then within about 5 minutes, play the game again.
Because in our experience, the more times we go through that, just the better the game gets.
So this new IP gives us the ability to move beyond cars, which is just so exciting.
We've got ATVs, we've got helicopters, we've got boats, we've got wingsuits, we've got parachutes.
Crazy combinations of vehicle and jumping over each other, through each other, under each other, tied together.
What's the most exciting thing I can do in a plane, on a jet ski?
There's not a single vehicle that we've talked about that I don't find exciting.
Really been inspired by what we've seen people sharing in the real world, the first-person views.
The movies that they take are almost like athletes' point of view.
We've absolutely been influenced by all the amazing action footage that people are capturing and putting on YouTube.
This is a first-person game.
We're not going to ever take you out of that, so if you get in a vehicle, you're going to climb in the vehicle. Your hands are actually going to touch these things.
And it means an expanded landscape.
So many different types of terrain that we've never been able to explore before.
Our players can go anywhere, they can make any experience they want.
You're walking around our world and you're just looking at the vehicles and the scenery. It feels epic.
It really is an ultimate game for us.
It's a Criterion game, so it's going to be fun.
This is going to be the biggest game Criterion's ever made.
Ever since Resident Evil first brought gamers to the fictional town of Raccoon City back in 1996, this series has gone on to achieve monumental success on PlayStation platforms. The Resident Evil series has sold over 40 million units worldwide since its debut on PlayStation in 1996. This is a franchise that has generated strong demand from PSP owners around the world. I'm pleased to announce that Resident Evil will be coming to PSP next year in a whole new game designed specifically for the PSP platform. We're very proud to welcome Resident Evil to PSP for the first time. For more than a decade, Rockstar Games have been delivering unrivaled interactive experiences to fans all over the world. Grand Theft Auto, Bully, Midnight Club, and Manhunt all began on PlayStation. Today, we'd like to announce a new property coming from Rockstar North. It's called Agent, and it will be exclusive to PlayStation 3. Agent will take a player across the globe amidst the shadowy world of espionage and assassins in the darkest hours of the late 1970s. It's clear that Rockstar recognizes PlayStation as an ideal place to build an audience, and that's why we're thrilled to have Agent coming exclusively to PlayStation. You're all aware of the impact GTA had on our platforms, and we expect Agent to have the same must-have value.
Now here to announce a new video game. I'd like to bring to the stage the president of Gearbox Software, the creators of Brothers in Arms games, Mr. Randy Pitchford, everybody!
Good afternoon. Gearbox Software's Brothers in Arms games have been about history, about sacrifice, about brotherhood, about fighting not merely for duty or honor, but for the guy next to you behind the sandbags. Brothers in Arms games have been authentic recreations of World War II battles. We intend to put you in the boots of the 101st Airborne, from the beachhead at Normandy to the front lines of the Nazi war machine. That's what the Brothers in Arms franchise has been all about since the beginning. There were games we loved to make, and games that we intend to make again, but that's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. Our partners at Ubisoft challenged us to take an entirely new approach to the World War II shooter, and we agreed to take up that challenge. So this is an entirely new take on war games. It's a new take on World War II. What I'm here to propose today is a game about a very special squad of soldiers. These guys are good at their jobs. They love their jobs. They're in it for the thrill of the fight, and they enjoy killing their enemies. These are soldiers whose favorite thing in the world is kicking Nazi ass. The story of this squad is incredible. It's legendary. It's the stuff from which tall tales are born. Some of you will have the opportunity to see the game in action yourselves in the days at the expo to come. But for now, I'd like to introduce all of you to meet the Furious Four.
Drink up, boys.
What?
It's happy hour. Don't mess with Texas.
Scheiße.
Thank you.
You know, I want to just say one thing to you, and that's the word interactive. Surely we've been making interactive games for 20 years, haven't we? Or 30 years? Well, no, I don't think we have. Because that thing in our hands, that thing that's evolved in our hands and got more and more complex and got more and more buttons, actually has been the biggest barrier to what we want to create. Because what we want to create is a connection to our worlds. And that's what I believe Natal does. And if you leave with anything today, then leave with this thought. What designers and what this industry does with Natal will change the landscape of games that we play. Anyway, we've been playing around with it at Lionhead for a few months now. And a week ago, a film crew came out and filmed this video. Why don't we take a look at it now?
Science fiction writers, filmmakers, they haven't imagined what we're able to do today. We've been experimenting with something here. I'd like you to meet a boy called Milo. He's a character that can recognize us, he can recognize our faces, he can recognize our voices, he can recognize emotions in us. And this is Claire. She's going to introduce you to Milo.
Hi, I'm Milo. How you doing?
Hi, Claire. You okay?
Actually, I'm a bit nervous.
You? Nervous? I don't believe it.
This is the first time that thousands of people are going to see this.
Thousands of people?
Here we're seeing Claire being recognized, and the emotion in Claire's voice being recognized, and that emotion reflecting in Milo's face. Those are all being seen for the first time.
So listen, I was thinking today you should let me beat you at football again. That is if you finished your homework. You have finished your school project.
What happened there is that Claire knew Milo so well, she knew when he was worried about something. His head was down, he wasn't looking at the camera so much, and this is about you meeting a character, a person.
Well, why don't I help you with yours? Then yours will be brilliant.
All right. I could just try to catch some fish. Draw some pictures in my journal. Maybe I'll do okay this time.
I think that's a good idea.
Lift off! Don't know till I try, do I?
Exactly.
See? I've got everything we need.
Well, great. Let's get started then.
You've got to put these goggles on.
Goggles?
Put them on like this.
Okay. What? Like that?
Claire has been thrown a pair of goggles. Notice what she did. This wasn't acted. She felt the need to reach down for those goggles. Now, everybody, every single person that has experienced this reaches down because they feel so connected to Milo's world.
Cool. So what are we doing? Do I have to stand at the edge?
Go on. Put your hands in. It's not too cold. fish think you're a monster.
Cheeky.
Swish the water about a bit. See if you can touch a fish.
There Claire is, in Milo's world. She's in that pond. Every hand movement is being recognized. Being able to touch fish, being able to swish the water with her hand. Everyone who's experienced it, the hairs are standing up on the back of their head. Now, what's about to happen is some real magic.
Well, you're good at drawing.
They're only fish, but they're trickier than you think.
Well, here, I'll have a go. Right. I'm going to do a body and a tail with a big fin and a smiley face. There we go. What do you think?
Look at what just happened.
Orange.
Claire drew a picture on a piece of paper. The piece of paper was held up to Milo. Natal recognized the piece of paper, scanned the piece of paper in. Milo looked at that piece of paper, recognized the shape, recognized the color, and able to get on with his project.
Thanks for your help, Claire.
This is true technology that science fiction has not even written about.
Don't forget your mum's birthday.
And this works today, now.
So, what we've chosen to do with that technology has been a dream of mine for 20 years. We have chosen to create an experience where you can meet what I believe is a real character that understands you, that understands your voices, your emotions, that's fascinated about your life. Now, you may look at that video and wonder whether it's true or real, but here's the fact. We're showing this behind closed doors at E3 to a selected audience, and that selected audience will be able to meet Milo themselves, and will be able to talk to Milo and interact with his world. Thank you very much. I hope you agree. This is a landmark in computer entertainment.
You know, I saw something very strange backstage that they claim was not only a video game, but also an energy booster. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but it's worth a shot. So let's bring up Tommy Francois to show us. Tommy? Yes?
Hey,
oh my gosh, it's Johnny Rotten, everybody. Okay. Can we go over here? Yes, come to my group of cubes.
So just to answer your question, this is a game, but it's not only about having fun, it's also about feeling well. We call it Energy, and as an entertainer, I'm sure you can relate to this because it deals with stress. Unfortunately, we all know about stress and the negative impacts it has on the way we behave, the way we feel, the way we interact with our friends. Actually, when we're stressed, we're no longer creative as well. We die down as a creative person.
Yes, I can relate. I would love to put a joke here, but I am too stressed out. So how can your game help with reducing stress? Is it some sort of black magic?
Okay, no.
Or sleeping pills and booze?
Not sleeping pills, not
Dang
booze.
it.
Let me show you how the magic works.
Okay.
All right, so step one, you can be the magician's hot assistant.
You want me to lie
Sit
down?
Sit down, yes, look sexy like any assistant.
All right, I'm just going to relax and focus.
All right.
This is how I like to relax. Legs spread.
You look very relaxed.
Yeah. All right.
Very sexy. All right, so it all starts with the energy sensor right here.
Right.
It tracks all of your body signals.
Okay.
And please hand your finger.
Thank God it's my finger.
Yes.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready to go. What were you thinking? All right, I'm ready to go.
All right.
What did you yell, sir? All right, here we go.
So relax.
Oh, there's me.
This is
so much
you.
more hair.
Let's see what happens inside your body.
Okay, I'm going to relax. All right.
We're going to start with a very simple breathing exercise.
Okay.
All you need to do is breathe in, breathe out. All right? Focus on the cube bubble. It shows you the path to follow. The white dots right by it represent how well you're doing. All right? So remember, breathe in, breathe out. You should all try it. I see some pretty tense faces out there.
Up.
Breathe in, breathe out. All right, watch it. You're all over the place here.
I'm distracted by your hair.
Just focus.
Sorry. Jeez.
And breathe out. This game makes me feel like Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid. That we can go to Lama's class together. The whole.
You really look like him.
Okay. Let me explain how this really works. When you breathe this way, you change the pattern of your heartbeat. Your heart communicates with your brain, and they start to operate in harmony. This is called cardiac...
I'm flatlining.
It's your brain. All
right.
This is called cardiac coherence. Reaching this state allows you to rid yourself of the negative effects of stress on your mind and body.
Wow. I actually do kind of feel strange relaxed in front of all of you.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yes,
that's great.
Energy has an immediate effect, but you'll feel the full effect if you practice over time, again and again, as anything in life.
Right. Wow.
I also have there's something else cool about the energy sensor right here. The way we designed it is that you can plug it into any computer. What does this mean? It means that you can level up anywhere you want. You can play at home, you can play at work, on the train, between meetings, at lunch.
Wow.
Basically, anytime you need a break to charge yourself up.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Now, I consider myself kind of a naturally relaxed person for like 12 minutes a day. So how will that help? I mean, how will it,
Well, for the rest of the day, energy can help you, for example, with a job interview or simply to better sleep at night. Cardiac coherence has many benefits. Like, for example, you can practice it every day, and that will help you feel younger and in better shape. Actually, the impact on your blood pressure is almost the same as losing 20 pounds. Or yet another example may be more feasible for you. If you just do one 10-minute session, it gives your immune system a boost, basically, for up to 6 hours. I think that's pretty cool.
Nice. Wow.
Not magic.
Yeah, without booze or pills. Wow, I feel re-energized, and I am ready for the rest of the conference.
All right.
Thanks, Tommy, and good luck with the dye job on your hair. So thank
I'll see you later.
Sorry. And right on. Nice suspenders. Good job, Tommy.
Please welcome Game Director Hideki Kamiya.
My team and I are excited to present our next original game exclusively on the Xbox One. As a game creator, my passion has been giving audiences unique experiences. Today, we will give you the first look at our next creation. Prepare to see action at a whole new scale.
Thanks, and good morning. For the last 2 years, the team at Lionhead has been building a new kind of role-playing experience. Fable Legends is a bold and innovative adventure, and I'm proud to share it with you here today. Welcome to a place of magic, fairy tale, and myth. This is where we can discover the stories and characters of Albion. This is Bright Lodge, the social heart of Fable Legends, and your home in the game. Say hello to Sterling. He's a classic Fable character.
Hangs in the balance.
Enter hero. Brave, noble, capable of self-narration.
In this growing town, you and your friends find and begin your quests. You'll also encounter many of the heroes you'll team up with. Here are just a few of them. Winter, a hero of will.
Somewhere out there is treasure, adventure, and a world of things better than standing right here.
Rook, a hero of skill.
All right, fancy pants.
And Inga, a hero of strength.
Well, don't hang about polishing your codgkins. We've got questing to do.
Right, let's see what's out there.
In this chapter of Fable Legends' story, the heroes enter an old and overgrown ruin in order to recover an ancient artifact. While humanity and its champions venture into untamed lands and primeval forests, the natural world prepares to strike back. Magical beasts, monsters, and even nastier creatures are marshaling their forces to defeat those who dare trespass into their realm.
We get in, we get out, swift and smooth.
Family motto and lifestyle choice, old chap.
Shut up, Sterling.
Red caps! Stay behind me!
All right, boys and girls, this is where it gets serious.
This quest shall lead me to honor, glory, and treasure. I'll be taking this.
Sterling, over here! You like ice with that?
If only there had been more of them. Got you.
Touch wood and scratch your wordle. We got away with that one.
Our vision is for more than just a cooperative Fable. We want to create an experience unique in multiplayer gaming, something innovative, and something dramatic. We needed a new challenge for you, our players. In Fable Legends, you can be the villain. The villain player in Fable Legends brings a whole new perspective to the game, controlling the world from above like a malevolent god. Every creature, every trap, and every spell you've seen so far, every challenge our heroes are about to face, the villain orchestrates it all. If you're the villain, it's your job to do the worst. You decide how, where, and who to target with your many evil powers and tricks. How does our story end? The outcome of each of your adventures depends on what's stronger. Is it the bravery and teamwork of the four heroes, or the skill and dastardly cunning of the villain?
Stand ready now! You want me? You got me!
We're almost there, stick with it.
You hear that? Okay, there ain't nothing over you blowing, you stupid noggin.
How did we not smell that coming?
Watch yourselves! Olga!
Get back! Get back!
I think I chose the wrong underwear for this one.
The bigger they are, the easier the target.
Oh, bugger.
Now I've got ya!
More of the beggars!
Oh, crap.
On behalf of the team at Lionhead, it's been my pleasure to share this first look into Fable Legends. Our multiplayer beta will begin this fall. To sign up and learn more, visit FableLegends.com. Join us in our magical world and play as a part of a team of heroes, or mastermind the game as the evil villain. The choice is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Creative Director Ken Lobb.
I love E3. I've been making games for about 26 years, over 12 here at Xbox, so I've been to a lot of shows. Basically every show they let me go to since early 1989. I like to spend much of my time as possible helping teams make their games great. Last year we announced Killer Instinct, one of the games I worked on in my past. I was thrilled with the response of the show, of course at launch, and I'm looking forward to playing people this week with TJ Combo. The idea of rebooting beloved old games is something that I have a lot of passion for. So we're doing it again. There's another game that I've always wanted to bring back from the original Xbox. Some would call it a cult classic. But I think, honestly, design. Great design is what we should be looking for when we're deciding what games we should build. So I'm honored to be up here on the stage today to announce, well, let's just watch the trailer.
And before I go, there's another game we've been thinking about for a long time. It's a bit of a pet project of Irrational's, and it's set in the Bioshock universe. And this has been kicking around for a few years now. And it's very early days, and the design is still evolving. But recently, we found the right home for it. It's on this guy. On the NGP. And so this is going to be interesting, too.
London was the setting for Team Soho's epic crime thriller, The Getaway, and for the past 3 months, a team of 6 people has been working to show their vision of the future of that franchise on PlayStation 3, and they would like to share it with the world for the first time today. Now, this demonstration uses a lot of the real-world rendering techniques that we've seen in earlier demonstrations, and it's not just about graphics. We can see in this demo a tremendous amount of detail in the 3D objects, which are beautifully rendered with amazing lighting and amazing detail. But the real purpose of this demo is to show how a city in a future video game would come to life with the complex simulation of traffic, the complex simulation of the way people move around, the way they make the city live and breathe, and how they have their own lives, hundreds of individual people on the scene at any one time. And I think this demo is a great example of what a next-generation PlayStation 3 game is actually going to deliver in terms of immersion and richness and detail to the scene. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that all the cars have the same license plate number, but this is only a bug you discover when you fly halfway around the world and show it to the world. So I apologize for that, but you can see beautiful high dynamic range lighting here in the scene. Really a good example of what we're going to see for the future.
For the first time at the Wii Vitality sensor. When you insert your finger, the Wii Vitality sensor first recognizes your pulse. But pulse is not just a measurement of your heartbeat. Our pulse contains a number of other signals being transmitted by our bodies. The point here is, once again, to visualize something which otherwise is invisible. For example, how nervous am I up here on stage today? How focused am I on remembering my script? These things are normally invisible. Just as we enable you to see the center of your body balance with Wii Fit, the Wii Vitality sensor intends to have you see the information relating to the inner world of your body. People would be able to use the product we are developing with this Wii Vitality sensor to achieve greater relaxation. Maybe everyone under pressure in our stressful society could use this as a way to relax with a video game. Traditionally, video games have been developed to give an increased sense of excitement or stimulation. But it may not be long before games are also used to let people unwind or even make it easier to fall asleep. We believe when the previous strict definitions of video game are removed, when more and more software developed which can be played regardless of skill or difficulty level, then the wonderful potential of our kind of entertainment can blossom in full. And I very much look forward to that day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata.